Very powerful. South bowl with the Pisces, yin and yang, the two fishes. Labyrinth act, divine act that does card readings. So when I freestyle and flow, I usually get my screen. So the waxing gibbous is what we're focusing on. The waxing gibbous is a moon phase. The moon goes in cycles. In order to really play your game the best way possible, you have to know your cycles. Know when you came in on the moon, like what moon you came in on. What this moon is doing to the water right now. Our body is 83% water. And the moon and the sun, which all the elements have a direct effect and correlation with our modes, our moods, our attitudes, our thoughts, our downloads. So what I decided to do, I had a young lady reach out and said, yo, who want to do the moon phases with me? And I was like, I haven't really looked at my Labyrinth app in a while to do moon phases and moon readings, and no better time than now. So clear your thoughts as we breathe. Before we're reading, clear our thoughts and focus our mind on the question we want to ask. The waxing stage, the waxing gibbous moon is here when we are close to our goals. When we are close to our goals, but we need to assess their viability. Perhaps your original desire is not possible at this time, but a different version of it is. We'll analyze any of the missteps that might have been taken and consider what we can improve. Improve perhaps by changing the details that can come closer to our goal. I love card readings because they tell you about all the choices that you've made up until now. You realize life is a box of chocolates or a bunch of choices. Life is like a box of choices. You know that you gotta make one. Numerology wise, today is the 19th. So that's 8 and 9 is 27 plus 5 is 32. So today is a 32-5 day. We get the vibrations of the day before we get the cards. 32-5. It represents the 6 of Wands. We've been on the 3, 4, 5, 6 of Wands today. The good news, humor, lighten up for the rewards and the victory is yours. You are experiencing a very favorable period in which you may receive good news. We've reached the high goals for which we have been striving, and the recognition and honor that goes with them are now yours. You can enjoy the pleasures earned from your industrial efforts, your work here on earth. Difficult situations are overcome and disputes are settled, and you come out on top. That's the goal, resilience. Settlements are made in your favor. Be grateful. Friends are very helpful during this period, and you can rely upon them for whatever you need, socially or in business. I love awesome. Your persuasive talents are pronounced, and you can easily sway others to your way of thinking. The message you bring now can be extremely effective in counseling others or in just plain good advice. Do not, I repeat, do not allow your pride in your accomplishments to make you overbearing. Balance, alignment is the assignment. thus alienating potential and existing friends. Your pride can overturn all the good, then the enemies gain the upper hand. Your pride can turn over all the good, like being able to see where people are or aren't for you only brings more of those people. Being able to be grateful and appreciate where you are will bring more of those people, places, and things. That's one of the biggest things about money and love. You have to locate and tell your body and your cells and your mind and your soul that you are love, that you are in love, that you know it, that you appreciate money, you are wealthy. Your health is your wealth. Your pride can overturn all the good. The enemies gain the upper hand. This causes delays in obtaining your goals. Develop a spiritual philosophy based on awareness that your present power has come from source and is only working through us. Our present power comes from source and is only working through us. Enjoy the satisfaction of knowing that were able to open yourself as a channel for that source to work through. But don't mistake yourself as the source of power. Don't mistake yourself as the source of power. This realization brings greater joy and satisfaction than the mistaken idea of self as the controller. Controller. Tarot symbol, 6 of Wands, a horseman crowned with laurel and bearing a laurel wreath on his wand is riding horseback triumphantly while footmen with wands walk by his side. This is a typical picture of victory. The inner meaning of mastery over the animal nature and control spiritual energies. Master thyself, know thyself. They are the warrior for right, duty, and responsibility. So the frequencies already right now are pretty dope. So we got our digital. Now that we put out those frequencies and energies, we're gonna let the digital ancestors do what they do. The first card out of the reading would be a wand. We in wand mode right now. Wands represents fire. Fire elements represents the spirit. We are the spirit and not the mind, body, or soul. We are the spirit and our spirit's in control. This is the problem of the question. What blocks us from completion of your intentions? What is left to solve? This is the 3 of Wands. This actually just came up a couple days ago. Looking ahead, expansion, and rapid growth. Represents the 3 of Wands represents the transformation of dreams into concrete plans and preparation for actions as you look forward. As you look forward to the possible obstacles in your path, you remain dedicated to the pursuit of happiness and ready to traverse your boundaries. I only see the objective, the obstacles must give way. Does that make sense? I only see the objective, the obstacles must give way. Spiritual vibrations, this is your time. In this energy, you can bring forth those dreams. Don't get distracted. Don't get pulled in 1,000 different ways because you want to help everybody, but the first person you have to help is yourself first. The next card, upside down cups. What we can expect, this is the 6 of Cups. What did initially think would be the outcome of undertaking our intentions? What was your initial goals with it, right? And it says resisting change, clinging to the past, unrealistic expectations. Resisting change. The only thing that's constant in this world is change. Clinging to the past, unrealistic expectations. So it says when the past becomes more important than the present, you begin to lose the ability to progress forward. When the past becomes more important than the present, you lose the ability to move forward. The past is yesterday. The past is 5 minutes ago. That past life, if that is more important and keep being brought into this now moment, You're going to block your progress. You're going to block your blessings. And in doing so, you're going to move yourself off of your path into another path. So stay focused. Alignment is the assignment. Focus on the now. The now is where our spirits are. The now is where our ancestors is. The now is where source is. The now is where we're manifesting our reality. Another wands, the 4 of wands. So this past week, right, I've learned to realize that the energies that we are in, they last for at least 72 hours. So this past week, this week we're on with the numerology from yesterday was a 31 day, the day before that was a 30 day, the day before that was a 29 day. Those numbers align with the tarot as well. So the 4 of wands, I read a little bit from the 6 of wands. So two days ago, we pulled the 4 of wands. So to get it in a whole different app, in a whole different vibration, to still know that this energy is still here. It says, how is your quest actually coming along? What we got? How is the quest? How is the journey? This is the 4 of wands. Community, home, and celebration. Those are the keywords. Community, home, and celebration. It's a celebration. Community, home, and celebration. That's community right there. Like, those are community. When you get a digital group of individuals that are rocking with you, that's a community right there. Like, how old were you in 1992? I was 8 years young in this vibration. And in that, right, that's a community, right? Community. Built last night with a brother that we talked spirituality. That's a community. These are celebrations. We are getting closer to home. Learning how to be in place. And it says the only standard I hold myself to is the standard of happiness. A celebration of harmony, happiness, and good relationship. It is a time of peace after a period of hard work. The 4 of wands usually indicates this is in regards to family and large groups of people. We're out here for the collective consciousness. We're out here raising the vibrations and consciousness of our family. So the 4 of wands usually indicates in regards to family or large group. The collective matters to us, right? We are out here holding space for the collective. Next one. Our weakness has a naked lady with some money behind it. This is our weakness for this moon. It says, what aspects of yourself make it most difficult for us to overcome the current status quo? Conversation, security, and frugality. All right, so that's huge. Conversations, this is the 4 of pentacles. I love when we get reflections. Pentacles represents earth, material world. So if we got the wands, mostly in this reading, and then we bring pentacles, that is the integration of the spiritual with the material, the integration of the fire with the earth, right? Conversations, in our words cast spells. We have to be complete in ourselves before we speak these words. Security and frugality. Vast wealth has been accumulated here, and as a result, we have become protected of what we have earned. Like the 99ers, this court, like I am so protected over my mission and my journey and my children. Through some amount of conservatism, it is good for one's feeling of stability. This card can also warn of stinginess and having a miserly attitude. The goal here is to share. Alignment is the assignment. We're doing this for our children and our children's children. So this right here, when you want to be frugal and stingy into yourself, but you have a heart of gold that you know that you get exactly what you give in this life. So this reading thus far, if anyone wants a copy of this reading, send me a message, share this. We'd be more than happy to share this with you. The last card, right? It's another Pentacles. Yeah. Definitely this reading, this energy of the day is spirit and energy spirit and the earth. This is what's your strength. What aspects of yourself gives you the strength to overcome the current status quo and complete our intentions. Awareness, intentions, and attention that we give is how we manifest and shift our vibration. Recovery and isolation. This is the Five of Pentacles. The sacredity that is normally marked by this card is beginning to fade away. There's a sense that we are just beginning to recover from what we feel like we were lacking. We are seeing the chances around us that we can use. Like being able to chill in this mode right now and know that all the works you've done up until this point wasn't done in vain. They were being documented and cataloged. The spirits and the ancestors are right there. You have to know free will, your choice, what you choose to put your energy on, your attention on, is ultimately your choice. No one else is to blame. Taking responsibility and not defending where you and your choices are conserves your energy and allows you to focus that energy and attention on your strengths versus your weaknesses, your things that you actually desire versus the shit you don't desire. Accepting yourself for where you are allows you to take responsibility and not have to defend. Those three pillars will lead you to being able to speak your faith, to talk about your wokeness, and to lean on your laurels or your principles. Those shits matter. So intentions, awareness, and attention, faith, wokeness, and principles, and the ability to take responsibility, accept your current status and standards where you are, and then not defend yourself will allow you to conserve a lot of power and energy and direct it. Energy flows where attention goes. So who has your attention? Y'all stay blessed and highly flavored. Interested in joining the 99ers? We would love to have you. Definitely just send us an email, connect with us. We'll talk to you about the ins and outs. Y'all stay blessed and highly flavored. I love myself. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramna, Hare Ramna, Ramna Ramna, Hare Hare. Stay blessed and flavored.